What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I do a little bit of research in my off time, and I'm sorry for the absence of a longer video, but here we are. So, I write a lot of notes, and I look at a bunch of stuff, and I watch a lot of videos, and I listen to a lot of podcasts because I want to learn how I can help you guys better, but I also want to learn how to make me better too. So, I keep this little tiny black book with me when I'm scrolling through Instagram or watching shorts on Facebook or something like that. And I just jot down things that I hear. But one of the things that stuck with me, and I heard this a couple days ago, it's Isabella Lundy. She says, true friendship withstands time, distance, and silence. And I was like, it's a pretty interesting concept. But as I think about it, I have a lot of really good friends, but the true friends are the ones that I can pick up the phone after not talking to for a year and call them, and we can talk for hours like we live next door. And that's the crazy thing about it. A couple of things they mentioned in that thing is 3 ways to know how you have a true friend. And one of those is a true friend is a friend for life. They respect your journey. So I've got a handful of friends that I've known since I was really, really young, 12, 14, maybe 16 years old. And I've still got a handful of those friends around today that I can pick up a phone call and call and just BS with them for a little while. Like we've never been apart. Like I said, like we've been neighbors. And those are the ones that probably have the most meaningful impact. We've been through thick or thin. Couple of my friends, we've experienced the same kind of loss, same kind of hardships. One of my really close friends, we lost our best friend. We were kind of the trio. We lost him. So as I think about it, I could pick up the phone right now and call him, and it's literally like we haven't been apart. And that's the identity of a true friend right there. The second point they put in this was you don't have to be in the same place. Real friends support you even from a distance. And I kind of just touched on that. Who do you have in your contacts list right now that might have moved away for school, might have moved away and gotten married? Where are they at on their journey? And do you feel confident in the fact that you can pick up the phone and call them like you just saw them yesterday? And it may have been 6 months, a year, 3 years. I don't know. I've got some of my friends that I don't see for years on end. And then when I get back to my hometown and I call them up, hey, I'm in town. Can I swing by for a sec? Yeah, swing by. Love to see you. Sit out on the back porch and just reminisce on the time that's gone. That's a true friend. And they're there for you even from a distance. And the third thing is, you don't have to talk every day. You could go weeks without talking, but when you do, it's like you never missed a beat. I just stated it. 3 years with one of my friends went by. And life gets busy. He got busy, I got busy, moved around. I haven't lived in my hometown in almost 14 years. But I go back to my hometown a couple times a year. And it's for a short amount of time. But when I'm there and I've got a free second, I reach out. I reconnect. And those friendships that I've built over the many years of being around, they're still there. And I know for a fact, I got a couple of them, I can probably count on both hands, that if I call, they answer. Because they're truly there for me. And I them. It doesn't matter if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. This group of friends that I have, it's 24/7, 365. If they need something, I'm there. If they need to call me at 3 o'clock in the morning just to talk because they've had a bad day, I'm there. At the drop of a hat, that's what the true friendship looks like. Which leads me to kind of a final piece in this whole thing. I wrote something down that kind of resonates as far as the friendships are concerned. True friends can just look at you and tell you something's up. True friends can hear it in your voice. True friends can read a text message, a post on social media. They can see and read you like a book. And it's like a Dr. Seuss book. It's lit up, it's vibrant, it's very clear. But something's going on. If you have one of those friends, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We can just tell. So the last point that I put down, and this was actually a couple days after I saw and studied up on the first part of this video, and it says, only those who care about you can hear you when you're quiet. Now, if that doesn't scream true friend to me, I don't know what does. But I have friends that have texted me when I'm not feeling the greatest. My mental strength is just not where it should be. And literally, you just get a text message out of the blue. Hey, dude, thinking about you. And it's like they can sense it from afar. And I live 5 hours away from my hometown. And a majority of these friends are in my hometown. So they reach out. Hey, I'm thinking about you. Hope everything's good. And it's like a breath of fresh air. It's just what you need. Are you that person for somebody? Can you see when your friends are going through the stuff? And when you can, are you the quiet one? Leaving them to suffer in agony and pain in their darkest place? Or do you read them like a dictionary and just say, hey, dude, I'm thinking about you. I could see it in your face. What's going on? And honestly, if they're like me, I'll talk when I want to talk, especially if it's anything hard or tricky. But some people just need to be able to open up to somebody that they trust, that they can listen to. They know that the other person understands. And maybe you just sit there in silence and let them just vent. Maybe that's all they need. But are you going that extra step to make sure, even your happy friends, I just posted a short on this the other day, check on them. Because ultimately, the happy ones are the ones you got to keep an eye on. Because some people put on that front when they're around you, that everything's great. Their life is perfect. Their job is perfect. Their mental health is perfect. They bring light into a room until it's their own. And they go into a room at the end of the day that's dark. And those places are not good for people that struggle with mental health. Their mind is a very dangerous place to be. And that's what ultimately can lead to some pretty dangerous situations. So who are your friends? Can they read you? Do they understand you? Can you go 3 years without talking to them and literally open that book right where you left off and continue on the conversation? I'd like to know, because I know who my friends are. And if any of my friends are watching this, thank you. The world is a better place with you in it. And I mean that with all sincerity. So go check on your happy people, for one. Identify who your true friends are. And help your friends that you say you're super close to. When you see something, say something. Because if you don't, and this is unfortunately a very harsh reality, and statistically speaking, it's relatively true, they might just disappear one day. And you'll be left in that position saying, man, I should have sent them that text. I should have called them. I should have showed up. I shouldn't have blown them off. And you're going to feel like you're at fault for what happened. It's not the case, but there's a lot of frustration and resentment and guilt that comes with those very emotional circumstances. And there's a simple solution. Just reach out to them. I legitimately made the channel and named it strategically because I find that it's super, super important. And maybe I beat it like a dead horse. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But Reach Out Bro has some meaning to me because I have a lot of people that I have to check on. And I don't have to check on them. I want to check on them. Because there's value in our friendship. But I also know it's sometimes what they need. Because they're a true friend. It may be 6 months to 3 years time before it happens. But it'll happen. And when it does, it's a little bit of a sigh of relief. To just know they're still there. They're still putting that one foot instead of the other, in front of the other. They're making it work. So I would challenge you. First off, if you have any friends out there that always check on you, let me know. Drop it down below in the comments. 2, if you know for a fact that somebody is struggling, don't be greedy. Don't be scared. Just reach out to them. Call them, text them, show up at the house. Show up at their work and just say, hey, I just wanted to come see your face. Text me later. Sometimes that's all people really need. And that's what I want to know. What do you need? Channel is small right now. I read every single comment. I check all of it out. And if this thing blows up with comments, guess what? I'm going to respond. I'll drop my Instagram in the comments or something like that. You can DM me on my Instagram. If you're one of my friends watching this and you got my phone number, shoot me a text if you need anything. I'm an open book. And I'm going to continue to stay an open book, even if it's 1 follower or 100,000 followers. I want to be there. I'll be your true friend. I'll listen. I'll keep you out of that dark place. But I won't know because I can't reach out to you. Because hopefully there's a whole bunch of people on the other side of this thing going, hey, you know what? I kind of need somebody to reach out to me. Or I kind of need to reach out to somebody. And this helped. Drop a comment. Hit the subscribe button. I have a Discord. I don't know if the link works yet, but I got a Discord. I'll send you the link to the Discord. Reach out. And it starts right under this video. You can reach out. It's pretty easy. But check on your friends. Check on the happy ones. Make a difference. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Get out there and just be a good friend. Be a true friend. Think we can handle it? I believe in you. Peace.